Greetings, beautiful ones. It's Casey Goldstraw Gergini with the Healing Audio, remembering miracles and activating miracles so that they grow and flow in your world. How are you? Last night, I had a really powerful experience in the dream state where Yeshua and Metatron came forward to me to remind me of times in my life when I had experienced miracles, but either completely forgotten them or buried them. So they reminded me that in so many cases, we experience what we would consider to be a miracle, and then we dismiss it, we diminish it, and we forget it. We turn on a kind of miracle amnesia. And so they say that it is a powerful time now to remember those miracles, to clear the amnesia, and to invite in an incredible inflow of miracles into our world. We have already experienced miracles in absolutely every case. It's just that we need to reawaken our vision and also clear and update our definition of really what constitutes a miracle. So let's tune into miracles today and allow ourselves to receive the messages of love from the messengers of miracles, the angels. Miracles are those sparks of positive change that cannot be repressed, sometimes subtle and sometimes powerfully supernatural. They shift our lives in profound ways. At their core, miracles are love, pure, divine, unstoppable love in motion. Every miracle is grown in that love, a flow that once it begins cannot be stopped. And that is so powerful. And I love how the angels say that miracles themselves are messages of love. Sometimes they carry light codes, and clairvoyantly they look like sparkler light. So, those sparklers that you might play with as a child, or you may still use at a celebration, at New Year's or a birthday, perhaps putting into a cake, but they're that effervescent, glowy sparkler light that really connect us with Archangel Christiel, the miracle angel, as well as Jesus and Metatron coming through for us. Some miracles are big, absolutely enormous, the kind that leave us speechless. Others are small, quiet, but no less powerful. And sometimes the greatest miracle is what didn't happen, a redirection that saved us in many ways that we will never fully understand or comprehend at a head level. So miracles really do defy the brain, and they really take us in to the heart. I remember one such instance for me where I was about to drive into an intersection I would drive into every single day. I was deep in thought, a little preoccupied, and all of a sudden I felt this strong hand pulling me back in the seat of my car, and I immediately braked. This prevented me from driving into the intersection and being absolutely crushed by a truck that was speeding out of control down a hill. As I tuned in, quite breathless, quite shocked, I felt the strong presence of Archangel Michael behind me, reassuring me, and I realized in that moment, Michael was the being who had pulled me back in my seat and had prevented me from actually driving forward. So that's an instance of something that was very miraculous and supernatural that I experienced. What have you experienced, though? Do let me know. And this is one type of miracle, only there are so many. But sometimes we downplay these after the fact. Sometimes we call them coincidences or say that we were just lucky. But the truth is, miracles are these divine synchronicities that range from tiny to big. And they are absolutely all around us and within us. So I talked about one miraculous experience for me, but there are three common kinds of miracles. Although miracles are never common, they always feel incredibly special in the moment. And most likely you've experienced all of them, whether you remember it or not. But number one, there are the divine events, the supernatural events, kind of like what I just described, being stopped from driving into the intersection and saved from being absolutely decimated by the truck. So miracles in this category are simply beyond our control. They are things we cannot explain, yet they change the course of everything. You may see a supernatural event. You may experience something that seems like a disappointment, not getting on a plane or not taking a trip. And in the end, it turns out to be the most incredible divine timing. Often these events are witnessed by more than one person, and they truly shock us at our core in the best way. Number 2, the miracles of connections. So this is when a person really acts as that conduit of a miracle to another person. This is where a person arrives in the perfect time to provide miraculous assistance or help, and they act as a soul catalyst. Sometimes it may be a very tiny act for the person. They may smile, they may offer a word of kindness, words of compassion or encouragement or kindness. They may feel a strong pull to go into a certain store, and then they are there to assist someone. But it's when a person offers help, guidance, or love at a very, very pivotal time, and their presence becomes a miraculous turning point. For me, I recall a time when it was 40 below in winter in Ontario. I was pulled over on a country road. I was late. My cell phone was dead and my car had broken down. And to make matters worse, I was literally stuck in an embankment. Just before panic set in, a man showed up really out of nowhere, and he came out of his truck. He was smiling and he had the most bright red hair. He looked identical to Archangel Gabriel, a very human version of Archangel Gabriel. And he smiled so brightly, it literally warmed my heart in the moment. And he offered to assist me, and he had me pulled out of that embankment, car fixed, ready to go, literally in minutes. And then as I offered him my thanks, he was back in his car and gone. And I still recall that as a miraculous intervention because it really occurred in divine time, and because the person just had such warmth and love and radiated this Gabriel-like energy. So that's an example of a human-connected miraculous experience. And number 3, the inner miracle. So these are less talked about and perhaps not even often categorized as miracles, but they certainly are. This is when we occur a powerful shift within, a change of perspective, being suddenly moved from panic and stress to complete peace and bliss. This is about shifting into a state where miraculous solutions present themselves to us, and you're instantly uplifted and given a higher perspective. This is really where we experience miraculous solutions. And I feel like we've all been here, but perhaps dismissed it after the fact. But this is where you truly tune into your heart instead of your head, and you listen to the guidance that flows from your heart. And of course, this could be a quick process, or it could be a process that takes place over time. But this allows you to make a pivotal change, and it truly comes from within. And we refer to this as an inner miracle. Sometimes it's that shift from less than to abundance. Sometimes it's that shift into gratitude, but it allows us to become a magnet for miracles in that moment. And when one miracle occurs, there are always more, is the message from Archangel Christiel, the angel of miracles. His energy is exactly like a miracle. It's that beautiful sparkler-like glow that I often see when we tune in to the frequencies of miracles, that effervescent, glowing light that is so beautiful, that is so contagious. And he really says that if you're listening, you have experienced all three. It's just about remembering them and being open, opening your heart to receive the miracle glow infusion. We have beautiful Yeshua with us very powerfully. He says every miracle, beloved, big or small, is an invitation to surrender, to believe. So ask yourself, what miracle is unfolding in my life right now? So there's these little sparkler points of miracles that seem very spontaneous. And then there's the big picture miracles that are unfolding in divine timing. So miracles are not rare. And the more you expand your definition of miracles to include the little miracles, the more they become reminders that love is real, that it is a force of miraculous transformation, and that you are always guided, loved, and supported on your path, that the universe is working with you. So say to yourself now, I invite in miracles to present themselves to me in creative, powerful, and ever expansive ways, and to gift me with the light of grace that is always just a breath away. So let's connect with miracle flow right now to grow the miracles in our world. And if you're ready, let's call in Yeshua, Metatron, and Christiel for a miracle activation. Let's have feet connected to earth, whether you're seated or reclining, allowing your feet to be grounded. If you're reclining, let your heels connect into the bed or the support or floor. And if you're sitting, take a moment to lift each toe, allow it to return to the ground, and to truly feel your feet, toes, balls of feet, and heels connected to earth. And then let's take index finger, mid finger, and ring finger and connect them to our heart as we call in that light of 3. You may wish to close your eyes, inviting in the beautiful presence of Yeshua, of Metatron, and Christiel to surround you in a circle of light that becomes an incredible portal of purple, violet, golden, swirling light, a funnel of light. Jesus is before you, and he touches each finger with wonderful glowing golden light, and he invites you to take your focus to your heart, to let your eyes and face and jaw completely soften. And to allow your heart chakra to breathe, breathing in the beautiful violet, becoming pink, yellow gold light, as your heart becomes a funnel. Transforming blocks to breathing love and embodying miracles. Feeling front of the heart melting, all stress dissolving, and feeling that funnel of light massaging sides and back of the heart. In particular, bringing your awareness to the back of your heart and allowing any dark spaces, any limitation and any restriction preventing your heart from expanding in 360 degrees in this beautiful funnel of violet flame, of pink violet flame, and golden yellow, to connect to heart chakra and to expand it. Growing with your breath as you allow your breath to flow naturally. Breathing in the love and expanding into deepest compassion. Feeling any threads or cords. Noticing any armor, anything behind or in the heart, any wedges or debris rising into the funnel to be transformed in the powerful funnel of unconditional love. Feeling your awareness flowing down through solar, navel, and sacral chakras into base, sweeping away any blocks to you receiving love and to believing you are worthy of miracles. Feeling the light flowing down through soles of feet, relaxing you, grounding you, feeling you held in the funnel of light and the transcendent love of Jesus, Metatron, and Christiel. As you send your awareness down deeper now to your Earth Star Chakra, there is the most wonderful flame of love, of synchronicity that flows up on your inhalations. This is the light of your higher self, attracting to you higher love, inner peace, and total self-acceptance. Inhaling up this wonderful flame of your higher self, connecting it into your heart, and then exhaling, allowing it to flood into your cells. Into your emotions, thoughts, bringing peace to each layer of you. Inhaling naturally and exhaling becoming. Inhaling, softening, and now gently pausing at the top of the inhalation and resting in to the exhalation. Taking another breath in your own time, finding the rhythm of your higher self. Merging within you. Breathing your heart and becoming your higher self. And this is truly effortless. You can't make a mistake with this. Simply allowing the light of your higher self to flow up into you and receiving that presence within. Earth Star Chakra is one of the pivot points of your higher self. It allows you to embody your soul self, your soul's light, even more powerfully. And if you still have your 3 fingertips in your heart center, Metatron now lights each fingerprint up with the most magnificent purple light. He invites you to tune into your heart, to tune into the love light that is the flow of miracles. To know that as you synchronize with your higher self, you become a flow of miraculous light. And as you tune into those fingertips, he invites you to remember now, to clear blocks to your experiences with miracles. As you feel the light, the beautiful purple light flowing into heart, and we count back from 8 to 1, he invites you to remember a miracle that you experienced. Perhaps it was a divine event. Perhaps it was a miraculous, divinely timed connection where you gave or received assistance. Or perhaps it was an inner miraculous shift where you embraced your heart and you made a powerful change as a result. Perhaps it is something you dismissed, you compartmentalized, and then forgot, allowing yourself now to receive that memory, that miracle restored as we count back from 8, 7, and 6, becoming so at ease. 5, 4, 3, relaxed deeply. 2, and 1. Feeling the thread of light that is the conduit that you follow to connect you with the memory of this miracle. The miracle that you remember now. Tuning in to the memory, lit up with color, growing brightly. Notice where you are in the memory and allow yourself to re-experience the memory as though witnessing it playing out before you. That's right. Very good. Witness and experience that miracle playing out. See the role that you portrayed in the miracle. Allow yourself to feel the emotions. Surprise, joy, awe, gratitude. Feel those emotions now. Notice who else is with you. And allow yourself to experience it fully. And when you're complete, bring the energy of that miracle to you now in the present, allowing it to flow and merge with you now, merging into heart in a beautiful ball of light. And now closing your palms in Namaste, connecting them to your heart, allowing the tips of your fingers to touch your third eye. So perhaps gently bowing your head or raising your hands and feeling the flood of miraculous light, of the light of miracles flooding throat and touching and opening third eye. We allow this light to bless your third eye, to open it, to clear it, to dissolve all veils of amnesia, all limitation, distortion, cleared from third eye, lighting up pituitary and pineal gland, clearing all of the hemispheres of the brain, and allowing this beautiful light to flow through vagus nerve, taking you in to rest and receive, and opening your inner receiver, allowing your magnetic light to expand. Solar plexus, navel, sacral chakra, and base cleared and swept clear from doubt, from any scarcity mentality, and any unworthiness completely cleared. Feel your third eye expansive and opening in a channel of purest divine violet, indigo, violet, white light. Feel your heart as a beautiful ball of sparkler, golden white, effervescent light. Feel new space down the entire length of your back body, filled with trust. Relaxing the palms of your hands now down on your legs, the chair, or your support for deep grounding. Feel the love of Jesus activating your high heart. Feel him painting an infinity symbol over your heart, with one loop expanding all the way to the Godhead and the other flowing down to the heart of Mother Earth, where she receives, drawing miracles to you, through you, and all around you as you become a channel of miracles. Metatron smiles so broadly and begins to speak in light language, taking you deeper in to your reservoir of miracles. Kashiashti hatta nichi anona makara koshinya chotto iwute. Kashiashte hete notianama. Wohemia tatoto lanihi shinacha. Kachiata neshianato atiametato ormetishinotota. Amachata. Feel any reluctance to shift in to open-heartedness, becoming willingness as your heart chakra grows and expands powerfully. You may wish to repeat silently or aloud. I am open to miracles. I am a conduit of love light that is the divine flow of miraculous transformation. And I am a co-creator of miracles now across all dimensions of time and space. I am filled with the light of grace. Continue to receive the inflow and outflow of the wonderful violet, pink, golden funnel, and to trust that all is unfolding. Namaste.